y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode. For y'all that's new to the channel, I'm Eric, that's Jawan. And today we're gonna go over some everyday carry stuff that I like to carry when I'm out in public. Multiple different occasions, whether it's me going on vacation, whether it's just me being aware of any type of situation that could occur in an environment that I'm in. So we're going to go over some items and hopefully give everybody an idea of what I like to carry and give you a better idea and understanding of some items that you might want to take with you on a regular basis. Starting off, one of my items is new to me. Don't have a whole lot of experience with it, so I'm learning more about it, but that will be first aid kit. That's going to be the first thing that I'm going to go over. First aid kit right off of Amazon. This one comes fully loaded with a lot of your basic stuff that you need, whether it's Band-Aids, gauze, medical scissors, tweezers. It's got Q-tips. It's got anything for cleaning a wound. It even has a tourniquet. Anything to clean in a wound that could possibly be infected or just treat someone and possibly save a life. Any type of medical training I feel like is a necessity when it comes to any type of situation. A lot of people don't have the proper training when it comes to first aid, but just having one on hand and being able to help somebody that's in need will definitely come in handy. And like I said, these right here can be picked up on Amazon. I think this one was around $30 or so. They're not crazy expensive, but just something that you can throw in your go bag, always have it with you, and just have it ready for when in need. So that one's kind of pretty self-explanatory. So we're gonna move on along. My pocket carry, Spyderco knife. Slim, low profile, pretty nice knife, lightweight, easy to carry in the pocket. This one was courtesy of Smoky Mountain Knife Works while we took a vacation out to Tennessee, stopped by there and ended up picking this up. I'm gonna let you check that one out and give me your opinion on if you would carry that knife or not.
Yeah, I carry this knife. It's very lightweight, easy to pull out. That's what you want right here in a situation.
I say it's a pretty nice one. It's very sharp, very, very sharp. Didn't have to do anything to it when I purchased it. Spyderco is a pretty well-known brand for those that are familiar with knives and everything. So yeah, pretty nice little knife. Another item that I keep on me on a regular basis, Streamlight Stylus Pro flashlight. Pretty bright flashlight for what it is. This light operates off of 2 AAA batteries. Has a pocket clip for carry on it. Very lightweight, very low profile. Something you can slip in your pocket, have on you all the time. Like I said, that one right there goes to work with me. I have it with me on the weekends, just if my wife and I are just out and about. Usually have that on me. I'm all about flashlights. You can ask my wife. I have an addiction to flashlights. So yeah, having a nice light on you, being able to see around you in a dark environment will definitely be a plus. Whole lot of flashlights that they make that's pocket style on the market. I'm very familiar with Streamlight, have several of their items, and they do pretty well. Battery life lasts pretty well on them, and like I said, that one has definitely been through the ringer. That light has been in my pocket for almost 5 years now, and definitely still going strong.
Oh yeah, I mean, what can you say? It's very small.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, as far as just having something on you to be able to see in the dark, whether you're looking for something in a vehicle, in a bad situation, if you need to be able to get away somewhere to a darker environment to kind of conceal yourself, that light will still be able to help you see what's around you in those type of situations. All right, so for my next one of my favorites, full size Sig Sauer P320, and this is the X-Carry model. Very nice handgun. This gun is designated as my bag gun. For what this gun is, it's the total package for myself. A lot of people will maybe argue about that. I know a lot of people are Glock fans, and a lot of people's go-to will be a Glock in any type of situation. A lot of people are familiar with the Glock platform. Mm-hmm. Myself, I've taken a liking to the SIG P320X carry. This gun is very versatile, very comfortable, and most important to myself, I shoot it very well. Very, very well. That gun is very accurate. 21 plus 1 in the chamber, so capacity is definitely not a problem. Comes out the box with 3 21 round magazines. So kind of feel like it doesn't get much better than that for a gun that's considered a factory gun. Nothing at all has been done to that gun besides adding a Foxtrot 1 6 hour light on it. That light is a very nice light, very bright. The candela on it is very nice. It has a nice throw beam on it. But as far as being paired with the P320 itself, very nice combination. And for a range bag gun, for when I'm out of town, it's my backup. It's not my everyday carry gun. But as far as having a backup gun that has a nice capacity, very nice grip, still not stupid heavy, but I do off-body carry that gun. Haven't had any issues. I've got a lot of rounds through this gun, and so far I haven't had any hiccups with it. So as far as my backup to my EDC, that gun is with me. You was with me recently while we were at the range, and we got to turn that loose for the first time with you around. Did you get any rounds through that gun?
Yeah, I got a few of them in there.
Okay, so what was your opinion on the P320?
Very accurate gun. I mean, you know me, I'm a Glock person, but you made me a believer, and I kind of want to put one in my inventory right now. I mean, it's very smooth, not a lot of recoil.
No, it's a flat shooter for sure. I mean, even just mostly because of the size of it. Because of the size of that gun shoots very flat for me. It's not comped, anything like that. It's just, like I said, straight out the box with a factory threaded barrel. And I shoot it very well. I'm comfortable with it. If it came to an emergency situation and I had to have a fast reaction with that gun, I feel like I would respond better with that firearm than I would any other firearm in my collection currently.
I agree with you.
So definitely going to be doing a lot more training with that one, trying to get more repetitions in, because like I said, if it's going to be my go-to as my backup when I'm out of town or just traveling in general, definitely want the most repetitions with that, like I do my concealed carry. So definitely want to have you a full-size handgun that, in my opinion, as a backup. Doesn't have to be your main carry. You don't have to carry anything this large, because sometimes carrying something that large is not for everybody. It can get uncomfortable. So, but just having it designated as a bag gun, whether you do a crossbody carry bag or anything of the sort, very nice option for a backup gun for traveling and out of town and stuff like that. When I want a higher capacity, more rounds than what my EDC can hold. Next up on the table, we're gonna go with one of these. This is a Anker portable charger for your cell phone. This thing comes equipped with a kickstand. You can stand it straight up, and it's MagSafe capable. This thing holds battery very well. I've used this on several occasions. As you can see, some of the wear and tear that's on it. Just traveling in general. We go out of town, we go on vacations and stuff. My phone constantly goes off. My phone is constantly ringing. I'm constantly getting messages. I'm constantly checking emails. Even when I'm supposed to be resting on vacation, business doesn't sleep. So being able to keep my phone charged in a situation like that, or in any type of emergency situation where there may be a power outage, or with some of the stuff that's going on these days, you never know. Just being able to charge your electronic devices. This also has USB-C capable, where you can plug other devices up to it and self-charge, whether it's one of my flashlights like the Nebo I have on the table, or any of the electronics that we have with us that we're gonna need in a emergency situation. This Anker portable charger is more than capable of being able to charge all of those devices. So feel like that's something a lot of people may not have with them on a regular basis, that it's definitely worth putting a few dollars into and investing to have on standby. Like I said, it stays in the bag. When we're on the way out of town, I plug it up in my vehicle, let it charge along the way. So that way, while I'm out and about, it stays charged and it's ready to charge my phone at any minute. My phone cases, I use MagSafe, everything. So being able to stick that on the back of my phone and get a charge whenever I need it definitely comes in handy.
Yeah, definitely get y'all one. If y'all a person like me, phone always dying. I can't keep it up past 50. So yeah, definitely get you one.
Yeah, definitely worth putting some money into. And like I said, having a kickstand, I'm able to stand it straight up and be able to watch videos, do research, read longer emails, all that stuff while being able to keep my battery up. Definitely comes in handy. I've charged my phone and my wife's phone off of one single charge and still had battery left in it. So it's more than powerful for the size, and definitely comes in handy.
You can tell it's very durable too.
Very durable. Yeah, it's been dropped. The kids have played with it and dropped it and thrown it on the ground, and it's lasting. All right, so moving on to the next item we got over here is something that I think everybody needs. You've seen the folding pocket knife that stays in my pocket on a regular basis. A straight blade knife for emergency use is definitely one to consider having in a bag. I choose a straight blade option just because sometimes with folding blades, stuff can happen. Whether you're using it as a tool or using it for self-defense, there's always that risk of a folding blade breaking or something happening to it. So I like having a straight blade on standby. Not just any type of straight blade. This one is an Extremis that comes with a Kydex sheath. It has good retention, has a belt clip on the back of it. And most importantly to me, in any type of survival situation or just if you need it, it also comes with a fire starter. So a few strikes on the back of the blade up against the starter stick and you can create some serious spark with this thing and get a fire going in a moment's notice, whether you're camping out and you're at a resort and you're trying to get a fireplace going, or come a emergency situation where you're stuck out in the middle of the woods and you need heat, or you're trying to cook some food or something that you found and you need a fire source. That definitely comes in handy. So having a straight blade that can serve a multi-purpose is definitely at the top of my list as well.
Oh, yeah. This one is definitely straightforward right here. I mean,
yeah, like I said, it simplifies a lot of stuff. And I'm not a super prepper that needs 40 items in a bag to be able to get out of an emergency situation or just survival tools itself. I'm a minimalist and I like to keep it very simple. So having something like the Extremis knife definitely comes in handy. Like I said, it's got a very sharp tip. It's durable. I've tested it. That stays with me on a regular basis as well in my carry bag. So like I said, don't always want to depend on a mechanical folding blade, because with mechanical stuff can happen. Parts of it can be prone to fail. You never know. So having a straight blade for a backup is definitely worth having. Next up, we are looking at the Nebo flashlight. This one is the Nebo Luxstream, has USB-C charging capability on it, and this has a beam throw distance of 900 meters. This has more candela of any flashlight that I've owned. There may be better on the market. I haven't been able to experience with them. I have experience with this Nebo, and this is by far my favorite flashlight in my entire collection. I have quite an extensive collection when it comes to flashlights. I have everything from Nebos to Bushnells to Streamlight and all that good stuff, but the throw beam on this is impeccable. I mean, the way that this thing illuminates in the dark is unreal. I can shine this damn near up my street, and I'm about a quarter mile from a stop sign, and I can make that light reflect off of a stop sign at the end of my street, no problem. Plenty of illumination, very durable. The way that this thing is built very well. Nebo did not just throw out a cheap product to get something on the market. The way that thing is built, it is very nice. You can drop it, you can move around with it. It has different modes. It has a high beam, a low beam, and a strobe mode. Very nice for the money. They're not stupid expensive. I think those Nebos right now on the market are running around $79 to $89. So not crazy expensive, but just having a brighter backup flashlight, because sometimes you need a little bit more light than what the Streamlight Stylus Pro can put out. So having something like the Nebo, which is a lot brighter in a nighttime situation, is definitely worth having.
Is it weatherproof?
Yes, that one is weatherproof. Yes, that light, this one in particular has not been out in the rain yet, but on the packaging when you purchase them, they do say that they are weatherproof. Not sure the rating on the weatherproof of it, but I'm pretty sure if you're out in the rain and you're using it in the rain and everything, you're gonna be fine. I don't think any type of water will bother that light whatsoever. Now, drowning it in deep waters in a lake or something like that may be a different story.
Right.
But like I said, haven't tested it. May have to do an experiment with one of those here soon to kind of find out the capabilities of it. But as far as what I use it for and the reason of it being in my bag, I love it.
Can't go wrong with it.
Can't go wrong at all. I will definitely keep putting money in Nebo lights. That light has impressed me. That was the first one I ever owned. And yeah, I've been stuck on that brand ever since I've gotten that one. And last but not least, my EDC. This has been with me for the past couple weeks now. I've been carrying it on body, off body, different types of carrying, and it has been great. Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus 9mm compact 13+1, and this thing is nice. This thing replaced my Glock 48 that I was carrying. I've carried my Glock 48 for a few years now since I've had it in my collection, and I was fine with it. It was a good shooter, very nice gun, reliable. It's a Glock. Glock speaks for himself, but just wanting to get more things into my rotation and more reliable weapons that keep around for different situations. I'm one of the type of people, I like to designate my guns for specific purposes. And so being able to move my Glock 48 from my current carry gun to putting that into my work carry gun and replacing it with this M&P Shield, this thing has been great. Very smooth shooter, very flat shooter, 13+1 capacity, and it is equipped with a Streamlight TLR6. I have no complaints. I have no complaints at all. It's been a comfortable carry. So I haven't had any issues. You was also with me recently when I finally got to break this in for the first time. You were with me for my first shot's impression of this gun.
What can I say? It's a good gun. It's actually a great gun. For the size of it, it's very comfortable. It's very smooth, accurate. It is definitely worth it. It's not expensive either.
No, this gun, I'm into this gun right now. This gun is on the market around $350 to $400. So yeah, you're not breaking the bank for one of these to get into this platform. Smith & Wesson has redesigned some of the stuff, so you no longer have the hinge trigger like they used to have on the first gen. This redesigned trigger has been a whole lot better. I myself was not a fan of the hinge trigger design. This trigger with the flat face and with the flat shoe, it's a lot better, much improved. Shout out to Smith & Wesson for being able to make those changes and hearing the people on that. But overall, this gun has been nothing but good so far. I do carry a spare mag with me as well. The mag that's currently in it is a 13 round mag. It also comes with a 10 round mag as well. So even with the capacity of having 20 rounds at my disposal with the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus and having the SIG P320 with 3 21 round mags, I feel like for me, being in any type of environment, whether I'm on vacation in the mountains or if I'm at the beach or just out and about doing anything with content, having these two would be more than enough firepower to get me out of any type of situation, to be able to save my life or those lives around me. Now, I do have a backup plan. It's not up here on the table because we're going to go over that at another point, which is my PCC or my AR pistols that go with me when I go out of town as well. So we do have longer guns that travel with us as well, but that's going to be in another video, so y'all stay tuned for that one. But this is just what I carry on a regular basis. This is my I'm leaving the house. I'm going to be gone for an extensive amount of time. This is what I need to get me out of a situation or possibly save a life in any type of situation. Is there anything that you think should be added to the list for any type of everyday carry situation?
As far as everyday carry, this is all you need right here. I mean, it'll get you out of a situation if something ever happens. In case you need medical attention, this has everything in it that you need. You can't go wrong with any of it.
Now, like I said, I like to keep it basic. I'm a minimalist. I don't want a bag that's jammed with stuff to the point where if I need to get to something specific, I can't even find it because my bag is overloaded with stuff.
Right. And as people, when a situation happens, we go into panic mode.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's good to have it at easy access.
Yeah, definitely. Being able to find stuff under stress, it's definitely a plus. I carry a one strap crossbody tactical bag that most of this stuff will fit in, no problem. It's still not stupid heavy for having it out in public around people, and just having it on my back. It can easily swing around front if I need to go from my EDC to my backup. It's easily accessible with the rip of a zipper. So we'll do a video on that as well later on down the road, because there is several bags that I actually do use, but that one bag in particular is the one that I use the most. Overall, just want to give y'all an idea of what I carry on a regular basis. Like I said, stuff that goes with me anywhere that I go, and to possibly save my life, save a life around me. Y'all drop it in the comments. Let me know some of the stuff that y'all carry on your EDC. What are some of the things that you never leave the house without? What are some of the things that you take camping and on vacation that you feel will be beneficial to some of the other viewers out there? Drop it in the comments and let me know. And we will definitely see y'all in the next video.